Hello, y'all. I can't sleep, so I figured I'd come on here and do some crafting. No plans, just gonna craft, just gonna play. I've got that book that I was making for my crafty advent calendar stuff. So I figured I would let me turn do not disturb on. Hold on, y'all. See if I can do this without messing up my stuff. So you don't hear that noise anymore. Let me get the chat open so when people join me, I can see. Okay, can I click on your channel? Click on the live. There we go. Let's make it live. Live chat. Choose live chat when you're choosing it. Okay. And if nobody comes in, then I'll just be sitting here talking to all of y'all in the replay. But as I showed you in my last live, I'm working on this book and I'm putting all the little Dumaflachis from the Spellbinder's Crafty Advent Calendar. And I didn't put 23 and 24. Those are the only two I've got left. I did all the others. Like that was sequins. That's why that's the only thing that's there. And so I'm just going to die cut and play around making all this stuff. Hi, Jury. How you doing? How's it going for you? So to do number 23, that would be the roller skate. They gave us a roller skate, like a 1980 or 90s style roller skate in the advent calendar. So let me get this. Oh, these are really stuck together. Let me get these here so I can, when I die cut my pieces, I can put them in here. So how many of the people are wide awake and can't sleep? So the Shamrock was 24, which I got to cut that again too. But so this roller skate, I don't know what colors I'm going to use just yet. I mean, I just sitting there bored and thought, well, let me do this, get this done with. So we got, let's see, outline. Y'all, there's a lot of little pieces to this. So these are the wheels that'll go on top of that. This is the piece that'll go on there. And we get a wing. And the thing for the heel. You know, to design it and make it like Lisa Frank colors or whatever colors they would have in the 80s and the 90s. I'm assuming. Words, y'all. Words. Words are hard. Okay, let's see. What color do we want to make our roller skate? Let's find a piece of cardstock and figure that out. Do we want to do like pinks and purples and what about like yellows and blues? So we got this nice thick yellow. Let's see. There's a pink. It's not really the pink I was thinking, but there's a pink. And we got a blue, and we got a shiny blue. I've already got green pulled out over there, and I've already got like a darker yellow. I don't know what color these are. Yeah, let's start with that. So let's see. I didn't really watch anybody else put this together, so I kind of got to figure this one out. what I'm going to do... What I'm going to do is see... Actually, I like that color. Let's cut the base of it out of this. Let's move this embossing folder that I have out. Let's cut the boot part out of this, and then that'll make, because this right here is going to cut, so you'll see like shoelaces, and that'll give us the dark shoelaces. So we'll have like this blue with shoelace with a pink boot. Yeah, I think that'll work. Hi, Jackie. How you doing? I am die cutting out a roller skate that came in the Crafty Advent Calendar because I'm trying to... I made a book. I don't know if you caught my lives that I've done where I showed this book. And each day I've die cut what was in the Advent Calendar. And I'm putting it on the little pocket so I know. And like day 24 was this horseshoe. But I didn't cut one out to put in the book, so I got to cut it out and put it in the book. And then number 23, my brain stopped, sorry. Number 23 is this roller skate. So I figured I'd do the roller skate. Since I couldn't sleep and I was going to craft, I was like, well, I might as well share it with everybody what I'm doing. In case anybody else is unable to sleep or whatever. So, I'm just going to cut this. Cut that like that. Let's get our... We should put all these pieces on our magnet so we don't lose anything. That's why I've got the magnet there. So we got the wheels and the stopper. The only thing missing, and I was telling Denise, the only thing missing from this die right here is the big poof pom-pom that we used to always have on our on the roller skates. Not us. I never owned a pair of roller skates that were like this. I owned the metal kind you strapped onto your shoes. And you had to... That's the kind I owned. And you trip on the sidewalk and you scrape up your knees. And yeah, that's what I had. You know, kids from the 70s. Before they came out with these fancy boot roller skates. I remember when I got my metal skates, I was so excited. I had worked mowing grass to earn the money. Well, hello, Ree. How are you? Long time no see again. It's like it goes forever in between our intervals. All right, then I'm going to do the boot part. Pink. Pink, pink, pink. And I'm not making a card or anything, guys. At least not right now. I'm just cutting this stuff out to go in my book. Oh, look, I did 2 of them. I didn't want to do 2. Now I ruined a whole... Yes, I did. I ruined a whole mat. That's okay. We're going to need... So we got the boot. We got the base. I want the shoestring to all be one color. So let's see if we can do that. See if we can get that to be all one color. That pearlescent purplish blue color. I'm okay. Sleeping while you're not sleeping while you craft. I know. It's daytime for you though, isn't it? Oh, thank you. I got nail wraps, which it's time to change them out. They're starting to peel back. I need to change them out, but I got them from Lillian Fox. I have another set that I'm going to put on my nails. I'll show them to you real quick. I figured they'd be good for winter. I got snowmen because I ordered them before Christmas, but you can't count on things like that. Yeah, it's 5:10 p.m. there in Australia. Okay. So what part of our mouth work? What part of Australia are you in? See these little snowflake flurries? Like Frozen or something? I thought those would be pretty for the winter. Those would be the next set that I put on my hands. They're like $2.99 for them. And they're easy to put on. There's no polish spills or, you know, when your fingers don't want to work right and they jerk or something, you don't have to worry about spilling things. Yeah. Alright, so then I need, what color do I want the wheels? Let's do the wheels of pink because we can ink blend them and make them darker. New South Wales. I'll have to look on a map. I have no idea where in Australia that is. Okay, and then we're going to have our wing. Do we want our... Let's make our wing white. I know I've got some white cardstock around, floating around out here. Waiting to be cut up. Waiting to be used. Oh, look, I had a piece right here. But let's try to use our scraps that we got. If we can help it. Denise! Are you at work tonight? I can't remember if you're working or off. I'm the worst. You tell me your schedule all the time. And for the life of me, I can't remember it. I'm making the roller skate. Or attempting to. And then I'm gonna put them in my book. It's a lot more fun when I can hear your voice, by the way. It's a lot more fun. Let's use silver because the bracket's what we're gonna see. So we'll use this silver holographic stuff. This is what scraps are good for. Instead of cutting big sheets like I'm doing. When you save your scraps, this is what they're good for, guys. See how I'm doing each little thing in different color? It's only just... If I was a really, really organized person, I would have everything separated in little bins or something. But I'm not there. I'm trying, but I'm not there yet. Not yet. It's okay, though. Alright, and then I got the heel. It needs to be a different color. I need the heel to be different colors. Let's see, we got the pink. We'll do it out of pink, because like I was saying, we can ink blend. We could do some ink blending. Winston, good morning. What you doing at this time of the night? You're saying good morning. It's like, is it morning already? It's like, I thought it was like midnight. I guess that is morning, huh? Hours. All right. All right. Now we're going to put this on here. I wanted to finish this book out. Let's turn the machine back on, Linda. And do this roller skate and then die cut that horseshoe again. And then I will have done everything, used everything that's in the Advent calendar. Muscle contractions in your legs. Oh, I'm sorry. I get them in my feet. My toes will go like this, and the arch of my foot, it's like my foot wants to bend in half. Oh my God, I'm sure it's not as bad as what you're going through. Hey, Sharon. Everybody's awake at this time of night. Whoa. It's not just me. Lo and behold, look at everybody who's up. Up and at 'em. Look at the wheels, guys. We still need the black. Oh no, we decided we're gonna do pink, and I could ink blend them. That's what I decided. Yeah. And we got the wing, the cool little wing. You know, it's funny. I was wide awake, and then I sat over here, and now I'm getting sleepy. It's crazy, right? It's like, you gotta do what you came live. Everybody joined you, Linda. Now wake the heck up. It's like, what the hell? Oops, I mean heck. Oh, it's after dark. I don't worry about my words during the daylight. Why would I worry about them after dark, you know? It's like, what the heck, Linda? Okie dokie pokey. Like I said, we can ink blend all these cool little things if we want. Anybody else crafting right now? And Denise didn't answer me whether she's working or not. I didn't see an answer. Okay, so we got the main boot. Denise, I saw your finished thing, but I didn't see how you put it together. So I'm guessing on how this goes together. I'm going to hope that I did this right. I want my bow to be the same color as my shoestring. So I'm assuming that when this piece comes off of there, it's going to have the indentions that show this color. So that's why I cut my bow out of that color. Because I want my shoestring to be all one color. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear it. I've been battling headaches, too. I battle them also. Especially if I get salt that I shouldn't be getting in my stuff. So that's why when I order food from places, I order no salt because of the blood pressure. These need to be ink blended. Concentrate on getting these up out of there because these are the heel to the boot. Okay, then we got the main boot part. You know, I don't think I've ever seen your earrings. You know, you can put... Did y'all know that, I think in the community tab on my channel, I think y'all can share a photo. I don't know. I know I can share photos. I think they said that my subscribers could also. I don't know, though. I could be wrong on that. You know, they're trying to like incorporate things like that we do on Facebook and then things that are done on TikTok. They're trying to incorporate all that to keep people on YouTube. All right, I want my boot darker than that. I don't want that color, and I want my wheels darker. It's not very colorful, is it? It still will be pretty. Actually, I've got a color that I think that wild berry will perk it up. It'll definitely make it darker. But will it make it the pink I want? No, I think that'll be too dark. Let's go with the Briar Rose. Let's go with Briar Rose. Let's get us a blender thingy. And then where's my Briar Rose? Dumaflucci little blending pad. Those don't look like Briar Rose. Well, we're going to choose that one. I don't think that's the Briar Rose, though. But that's the one we're going to use. So I said to myself, self, you'll be here as soon as the meds kick in good. Ah, haven't posted anything, haven't had the time. But yeah, oh, I'm sorry. That's not good, Miss Sharon. All right. So we're just going to... Nope, I think I better pull out that wild berry. Because that's not going to give me what... I want it darker, bolder. Bam, here I am. I think wild berry will be the one. And I think this is the wild berry. Dumaflucci. Yeah, see, that's more the color I'm looking for. It'll give me a cool little design on here for a background. There we go. Nice dark wheels. There we go. Now our wheels will be dark. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Take it off the paper to do this. Yeah, that's prettier. That's a much better pink, huh? And then I think that way the light pink will like... There we go. That's better. That looks better. I like that better. Get that off my hand. I think I should die cut like yellow or something. Need purple. Let's see. I'm assuming this goes... I'm assuming this goes like this. So I think I should cut out a yellow. What do you guys think? Should we... Well, there's no really yellow in there. More of a purple. We need purple in here. Some purples. That's what we need. Let's use plumberry. I think plumberry will match with it better. I want to get more of these little mini blenders. I really like these. I really, really like these. I think they're great for these little mini pads too. Make sure we put that back where it goes. Some plumberry. So let's do the heel plumberry. Daggum tape sticking to my arm. Oh, is that the piece you cut 3 times to get 3 colors? Oh, okay. I don't know if I want 3 different colors, though. Actually, yeah, I should have that color, huh? But I don't. I think I'm just going to ink them into different colors. I think I'm going to have, instead of 3 different colors, I think I'm just going to have 2 different colors. So, like, then I'll die cut one more with that color. So we'll have like this. And this. And then we'll have the blue in there. And I think that'll be pretty. I think so. I think that's what I'm going to go with. And then we're just going to glue it together and stick it in the book. Put it in the book. Out of the box. Out of the box. All right. Get another piece of this. And let's get this. Oh, Denise, I got a card in the mail today. Thank you. It's so cute. I'm so glad we're friends, too. It showed up today. Probably not. I'm probably just going to ink blend a little, like, gray or something on it. But probably not. The wing is probably going to be white. Because it's just going in my book. It's not going to go on a card or anything like that. So it's like, I wanted to get this book finished. Yeah, I saw the postmark date was December 30th. I'm like, huh? Okay. She said she sent a card. No wonder. You know, I remember when cards would take like 3 days to get to somebody. It's like, you can't count on that no more. The post office used to be much more efficient with their getting things mailed and stuff. I've seen cards where people have cut out like 4 of these and put them on a card. And oh, did I ever do this? I did do the spaceship. Okay. I was like, did I do that spaceship? I don't remember. I think that's all the pieces I need, guys. Let's move it all off of here. This was only supposed to be, I don't know what that is from, but we're going to put it right here. That was only supposed to help me focus. It wasn't even really supposed to. All right. So first things first, we're going to put this on. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have it. I have a thing that holds, it's a bear with a metal thing that loopy loops above his head. And the loopy loops are so the cards can go in it. And so I got it on display up there in the kitchen, dining room area. So when I'm sitting out there in the morning having my morning coffee, I can see the cool cards that I've gotten from you and Margot and Debbie J. And all right, we're going to line this up. These little tiny things, guys, are something else. Yeah, I like the colors together, I believe. I do believe I like that. Okay. Then I got to decide. Where did that? There it is. Okay, I did all that swooping. I don't see my bow. Oh, there it is. There's my shoestring. Let's put our shoestring on. You know, I don't know why these seem so intimidating, because once you're actually putting them together, they're not as bad. It's like we make it out to be worse than it is in our head, I think, than the actual doing of it. I put too much glue there, but it's okay. It'll be all right, Linda. Ain't nothing but... Isn't that cute? Even for just a little shoe. Isn't that cute? Then we gotta add some wheels. Oh, where's the stopper? I know I cut it out because I cut the wheels out. Was that a piece I threw away? Oh, no. I don't see the stopper, guys. I may have to cut another piece because I don't see it. Is that it? That ain't the stopper, is it? That's just a circle. That ain't no stopper. I don't see it. I'll have to cut something out. Thanks. Self. What is that? Thank you, Winston. All right. Let's put... I don't know what I did with the stopper, guys. See, that's what happens when you don't, that's what happens when you craft half asleep. So, Spellbinder's Crafty Advent Day 23. Like that, Denise? Is that how it goes? Or does it cover this whole thing right here? I think it covers that whole thing, huh? No. Right above there like that, right? Gosh, I don't know. I don't know if that's how it goes or not, but that's how it's going to go for... Or does the boot go... The boot don't go all the way down, does it? That don't look right to me, guys. Doesn't look right. Okay, stop messing with it. Let's put some wheels on. The wheels on the skates go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the skates go round and round, all on the sidewalk. Okay, bring the toe up and the heel of the boot sits on top. Okay, that's just going to have to be good enough. That looks really weird to me. I'll have to play around with it some more. Another time. Another time. Denise, you'll have to show me in person. This trying to read a comment and get it figured out is like, what? Does that look right? Does that look right? Actually think we're gonna go like this. just like so. And voila, we got a roller skate. Needs its wings, though. Here we go. Here we go. And then, actually, I'm just going to take a great... Oh, they're not behind you. They're in front of you, Linda. Oh, it's harder to see these markers in front of my face like this. Hey, guys, if it still works, I found my N4 marker. It's my lighter of the grays. It still works. Good deal. So I'm just going to come along. I'm just going to... And I should come from the back side so that I'm not doing what I just did there. But it's not working. So there we go. And it'll dry back a little, but it'll give that illusion so you can really see it good. There we go. That's good enough. It's a white wing. Looks good to everybody. That's it, she says. Okay, cool. Looks great, Linda. Thank you, Sharon. All right, we're just going to put the wing right here. Like that, right? Yeah. It's ready to fly. It needs a second wing. Oh, they're flying by. And then we're going to put it in our book. We're going to go to page number 23 right here. Well, look, there's a thing that shows me right there. Oh, it should have went way on top of it. It still don't look right to me. And I'm missing my stopper. I'm not die cutting the stopper again. It's just going to have to miss the stopper. That's all. That's lazy Linda coming out. Lazy Linda. That's what Melissa Klepser would say. I miss her being in my lives. Don't y'all miss her too? She was always funny. Little snarky comments. I loved it. All right, here we go, guys. Looky there. Ta-da! Now I need to do the horseshoe. And the horseshoe is really easy because it's right here already. I've already die cut it out of earlier today. I die cut it. So I just need to glue that in and make a shamrock. I should put something behind it, but I'm not. Yeah. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to glue it in my book. Just going to glue it in and then my book will be done. Unless I want to make extras of something and throw them in the little pockets. Good night, Jackie. Gives you roller derby. Cool. Miss Jackie said good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Okay, and we're going to put this right there like that. And then we're going to take this other one. I want to make a card with that, that worm. But I think I'm pretty good for now. It's funny, as I wasn't sleepy, I came on here, and then all of a sudden I got sleepy. So, Miss Ree, have you been doing any card making lately? Y'all, Miss Ree used to make really pretty cards. She was really good. She's the one who got me this Tim Holtz glass mat, which I think I've told all y'all that before. I think y'all have heard me say that before. So there we go, guys. I did it. All right, Denise, I did it. I did the entire Crafty Advent. Ta-da! We got day 1. Woof, woof, woof. Day 2, little mushroom. So, what are your favorite? You've been coloring, though. Well, at least you're doing something creative. Because you're definitely a creative. This one I'm not thrilled with. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to try it with a different color. I need to watch some other creators create it. One of the things I'm not thrilled with in my book part is that I used the black for the stamp pad. And so then it just like blends off in with this, so it's hard to see it separate. But the bunny's cute. And the flowers are pretty. I love it all. But that one just throws me a little. I don't know. I need to find that. Wonder if I stuck it in my stencil bag. Did I just see it? No, that wasn't it, Linda. That was something else you saw. Well, shiitake mushrooms. Well, shiesty, man. All right, Linda, where on earth would you have put it? Need to be cleaned. Maybe it's in the kitchen where the sink is. Nope, found it. I did stick it in there. Why would I do that? It needs to be cleaned. Let's clean it and then let's... Hey, Lori. Oh, you're dotting? What are you dotting? What is the image of all the glorious dots you're doing? I found my stencil. You having a can't sleep night also, Miss Lori? You dot late at night all the time? Yeah, this is that one that I ended up not washing it. I put it in a damp bag, which everything's still damp and wet. And I forgot about it. I'm so bad. An evening seashore. Oh, I bet it's beautiful. I bet it's beautimous. There's not enough room on that pocket for all of these, but I want my stamps to go in there like it's supposed to. See, that paste is just coming right on up out of there because I left it wet. So it's like... It's been a while, too, since I used it. I can't believe I just forgot about it. You know, as they say, out of sight, out of mind. And somehow it got mixed in and put away like this. It's crazy. Crazy. I still got a little bit of that glitter paste all over it, though. It'll be okay, though. Alright. Yeah, I got glitter paste everywhere, y'all. If you're not going to wash your stencils right away, you probably shouldn't do like I do and use glitter paste and things with them. All right, Miss Sharon, good night. you're trying to get this canvas over. It's going to take 27 days if I keep at this pace. Ah. Oh, okay, I'll go check it out. You got a pic on Facebook. I don't really go on Facebook a whole lot. I should go on more because they actually will, if people comment and stuff on what I post on there, they'll actually give me like a few cents on each post and stuff. It's like, I think I've said that before. I think I end up getting like every 3 months or something, I get like $6 from them or something. That's how much I make on Facebook. So let's move number 8 out of my way because we're gonna stencil that butterfly right there. And then these are gonna go in here. So that way we know that there's a butterfly stencil. Okay. Then we're gonna need something that's gonna show up on black. These inks aren't gonna be it. That I can tell you. They're not gonna show up on black. When you want things to show up on the black, you're gonna need to either get like the Distress Oxides. Some of these will show up on black. Let's see. I don't know if Speckled Egg or Tumbled Glass will. Let's find out. Let's take it and go. Look, it'll show up on black, see? So let's do that. Oops. Now, why would you do that, Linda? Because I'm Linda. Yeah. It'll show up on the black, guys. But I need a, need a brush to put it on with. I've never done, I don't have anything that's tumble glass. Let's see. Maybe I have something in here that's close. Like, none of them colors are anywhere close to that. Let's see about this one. Oh, that one right there might work. No. Well, we'll try it and see. We'll try it and see. And then if you want to layer other colors, you'll have to, like, dry it and then go back in. But we're not going to do all that tonight. We're just wanting to finish the book. No, I'm not wanting to make a mess. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. Let's get this first and see. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, I want it darker than that, though. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, you know, bluer without drying it first. See? Even though it's a light blue, it's a Distress Oxide. It showed up on black. Isn't that pretty? I think that's pretty. I think that's really pretty. Nothing fancy, just because it's just it's just for me to reference, you know? I don't have room on there to do the others. Or can I do, ooh, I can try. Now I'm wondering if these other colors will show up. Let's see if Mermaid Lagoon will show up. It'd be pretty if it does. Not really, but yes. Oh, look, it did. Excuse me. It's beautiful, isn't it, Lori? Yeah. Now let's do this other butterfly on this side. I really like the way that one rounds up with that. I can do it backwards. Let me wipe that off. And then turn the stencil over and do it reversed. That's all. That's all. Gotta love a stencil. If I was really worried about the color getting on the thing, then I could just wipe that with rubbing alcohol, but I'm not worried about it. All right. So now let's just like so. Excuse me. My cough is like getting worse tonight. It's making my book pretty. You know, I look at things like this that I've made and I'm like, wow, I made that. I know I'm weird. I get it. But, you know, it's like I amaze myself sometimes. It's scary. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like those colors on the... I like that other... like that without it being super shiny or in your face or the kind of subdued look. Now I want to do this on black cardstock. Now that my book is finished, now I want to play with these on black cardstock. Let me get a sheet here. Do I have a piece that's already cut, or do I got to... No, I got to trim down a piece. Or I can just make a whole sheet of pattern paper with it, but let's move this out of the way. So far we know that these two colors will work good. We're going to pull in some speckled egg. What other blue do I have in here? Let's see, I don't know if a purple will show up on it or not. We're going to test and see what colors will show up. So we know that Mermaid Lagoon will show up. So we're going to start that right there like that. Actually, let's tape it down. That one's not going to work. That edge is not sticky. We'll test the colors. So we got Mermaid Lagoon. Let the chemist within come out, guys. This ain't chemistry, but you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Let the artist play. There we go. That should be good enough for that color. And I went from the light to the dark. So now I'm like, I'm going to end up contaminating my, put a couple little just dots. We're going to make this like a pattern. So to clean my brush off, let's try this speckled egg. Look at that. And then we're going to have to pull out some pinks and purples and see if they'll show up on the black cardstock. What? Let's blow our minds tonight. How about that? You never think about ink blending on black. Because you're like, okay. Now let's move our butterflies right over the dot circle. And we'll just put a dot circle in between them. I'm going to need to get new mini blenders because now I'm adding distressed inks to them. It's kind of like contaminating my little blender thingies, but here, this one looks like it doesn't have much of any color on here. I want to see if these pinks will show up. Let's try the Kish Flamingo. I am having fun. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. It shows up, y'all. They show up. Look. Kitsch Flamingo. Now, I've still got blue on here because I didn't wipe them. I didn't wipe them off, so I'm going to end up with purple is what I'm going to end up with. Because I did not wipe it good. Yeah, try that and see. Look at this. The oxides are almost like chalky looking a little, you know? They sit on top and layer where the distress inks like almost like absorb in more. The oxides kind of like sit on top. Now let's try oh, let's do ripe persimmon, nice orangey. It looks cool on black, right? I think so. Okay, that's an orange. That's not a pink tone. Let's try to keep the pink tones with the pink. I know you got one that's more of an orange. Orange, you glad you didn't say banana. Where's the other one? There we go. There's an orangey color. There's an orangey color. Go. it shows up. Wonder what it'll look like when it dries back. Well, we're going to find out. It's not as pretty as the blue or the pink, but we'll see how the right persimmon looks. Almost looks brown. I don't think I'm too thrilled with that one. It's not as visible. See? But that's okay. Let's wipe these off. And move on with our colors. These can become card backgrounds too if I decide to. So like, I'm going to put that there. So the dots, I'm putting them in between. So now what color should we try now? Let's see. Nom, 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 nom. Let's try this watermelon. It's kind of like in the pink family. Put the lid back on so I don't get things confused. Let's go ahead and go. Oh, that one's not going to show up at all. That's just going to be a darker blob. That one don't show up at all. See? Oh, why? Because it's not an oxide color. It's just a regular dye ink, guys. That's just a regular dye ink. That's Concord and Ninth. Go back to your distress inks, Linda. I'm not supposed to mix your inks either, but I just did. Well, I have a saltwater taffy. Let's try it. The persimmon was the closest to like a corally color. I have the bigger pads. I have a bunch of different colors in the big pads, but I didn't want to pull those out. We're just playing with these little tiny ones. So let's try this saltwater taffy and see what it looks like. Almost looks pink. Huh? Saltwater taffy usually has more of a salmonish color. You know, orangish pink color. Like the candy saltwater taffy. Okay, we'll see what that one looks like in a minute. Let's go on to a different color for here. Let's try a yellow. That's the only color we don't have on here with our dots and things is a yellow. We'll get squeezed lemonade out. Let's find a yellow. Nice bright yellow. Oh yeah. I like that a lot too. Look at that. That'll brighten it up and cheer it up a little bit, huh? Instead of all the muted colors. But I love all the muted, like, I like that. It make a nice little background. I keep saying that, but it would. I bet mustard seed would look good too, or wild honey. Squeezed lemonade is a little bit brighter of a yellow though, so that may be why it's going to show up better. All right, let's see what these two look like. I think my shoulder is saying I've had enough. All right, look at that. And these guys are our Distress Oxide inks on black cardstock. That's what we're doing. Let's see, what color? Now that that's drying more, it's a little bit better to see, easier to see. That's the right persimmon. The Kitsch Flamingo. The blues are showing up the best. What color was that one? I don't remember what color that one was. But that saltwater taffy looks more pink. Like Chewbacca. You know your eyes are? Yeah. They're getting heavy. So we did the tumbled glass. I'm trying to think of a different shade of... We haven't tried purple, but I don't think purple's going to really show up on here good. But let's try it. Let's try the Dusty Concord. I don't think I have an actual... Oh, there we go. There's an actual purple color. This will be our last. Oh, your eyes are blurry? Yeah. This will be our last butterfly. And then I'm going to cut them into 4 panels for cards. So this is how we make 4 backgrounds kind of quickly. Oh, look, it's going to show up, guys. You're going to be able to see. I love that you can do this with the Distress Oxides, guys. I'm sure Tim Holtz has showed us this before, but my brain is like... There was a reason I preferred the oxides to Distress. This might have been it. In his display, he might have showed us these colors. I like him. I like it. But it almost look... You guys see the difference between like the saltwater taffy and the Dusty Concord and... Which one was my, that was my Kitsch Flamingo, huh? Doesn't look very pink, does it? Once they dry back, they kind of... Some of them kind of lose just a little bit of color. I really like that, though. Let's put them going in the opposite direction. You're off to have some dinner. Oh, I'm so glad you joined us, too. It was nice to see you again, Ree. It's always nice to have a little chit-chat and say, hey, touch base. All right, let's make him go this way. Let's just do him with the same color, because he's going to be on the same card base, so maybe he might be cut off. It might be too far over. Don't know. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to do it anyway, though. Should have dried the inks, though. You know, butterflies are multiple colors. Now he's got his little bouquet light going on there. Just little light bouquet lights, guys. If you know what bouquet lights are, you'll know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm doing over here. Need a different color, Linda, for that. Okay, now we're just going to cut it into 4 different. Hold up, hold the phone. Hey, where'd the yellow go? We're going to throw a little more yellow in there, just to... It is nice. My parents always ask about you too, so I will let them know you're doing well and still happy crafting away. Oh, thanks, Ree. Tell them I said hi. Tell them Linda says hello. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll straight get rich and be able to come visit you over there in Australia. That'd be cool, right? I think so. All right, let's get the blue again. We did speckled egg. And I think tumbled glass was our better one, right? That'll give it more of a... There you go. Y'all know what I'm talking about that effect that the lights make? The blurred lights? That's kind of what I'm going for here. Kind of what my brain is trying to see here. And they will dry back a little lighter. So they won't be so... think the speckled egg, I think, was a little more, it's called bouquet. B-O-K-E-H. I used to be able to get that effect with my camera when I did photography. With the Christmas lights and everything. With the, you have your ornament and then you have the bouquet effect in the background. It was really cool. I used to be able to do that. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll have a camera again. And them thieves won't have one. Alright, let's throw some speckled egg in here. See, it's a little bit different of a bluish color. And it will dry back, y'all. It looks really bright when I first put it down, but it'll dry back. You lost your sound? Okay. And then you just happen to have the butterflies fluttering around in it. You know? Alright. Then to give the ones to look a little bit more faded, we'll go with the darker color. Because I think the darker colors... I want to try hickory smoke, y'all. I want to try hickory smoke. This is what happens when I can't sleep. I end up playing. And then I'm asleep all day long the next day. Which tomorrow I have to come on and be... Or today. Actually, later. I have a live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe we'll make some cards with this with it. That's yellow. That's not the right color. So that's what hickory smoke is doing. I accidentally got some of that other color in there, so that's not cool. But good thing about them is you just wipe them off. There we go. I tried to use the microphone, but I can't see. Oh. All right. So let's put these back in here. I need to put these in here because, well, they're contaminated now with the oxides. So let's just... Good thing is they're only like $1.99 or something. So, look, little Dumaflachi fits in there, and your little Dumaflachis fit. I love them little tiny blenders. So now we're just going to cut this in 4 and make 4 panels. Try to figure out which trimmer I need for this one, the way I want to cut it. So I want my panels my panels to be like this. I don't need this trimmer. I can use the other trimmer. 5.5. I do need the other trimmer. I want them. I'm probably going to do this wrong. I'm probably going to mess this up, but I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4. By 5.5. It still cut the same. I don't know where my brain was. It still cut them the same, but that way my panels are. Either way, you guys can see. Doesn't matter. They're butterflies. They can be going in any direction. So now we got 4 backgrounds, guys. Just like that. And then I didn't stamp all the sayings for this one. Anyway, I was looking at the sentiments to see. I have a whole bunch of other sentiments somewhere, though, but, like, oh, there we go. I see one that we can put on this one right here. I'll just do this real quick and be done with it. I'm just going to get me a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Clean all that up. The reason rubbing alcohol is because it dries quicker than water. You don't have to worry about if you didn't absorb it all good. It dries faster so it doesn't wet all your stuff. Okay. How do I have something in my hand 1 second, can't find it the next? I'm going to put a little sentiment on one of those. And I'm going to put the thinking of you. And then when I make the actual card, it'll say on the inside, it'll say with love and prayers. And I'm going to get a white panel here. I'm going to end up cutting it down more than this, but that way my other cards, that are pieces of cardstock I'm not using, I'm going to use the thinking of you. So I'm going to make it about Let's stamp it and then we'll cut it. Let's do that. Let's stamp it first. And then we'll cut it. Sometimes I wish I could just remove my legs and set them aside and take a break from painting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Winston. I'm sending you virtual hugs. Well, not if it would hurt, but just you get the sentiment. You get the idea. I hear you. I'm not making a card, I said. Oh, I bet it makes it hard too, working. Trying to be a nurse to other people when you're sick's not cool. It's like, ooh. It's hard to take care of other people when you don't feel good. I know that. At least for me, it's hard to take care of other people when you're not feeling well. It messes with your psyche sometimes. We're going to leave that on there because I want to make a couple of thinking of you cards. Y'all just saw me use my trimmer. I found it. I found it. Oh, so you're not working. You're home sick. You're home ill. Or we're off tonight and I just didn't remember. You said it probably somewhere and I missed it. Okay, and I can use those strips for another sentiment. Just like that, thinking of you. And if you wanted to add like a little border or something, you could do that too. But I don't think so. I think that works just like that. We're going to glue that down. Oh, you are working? Oh, Dayquil, you said. Melissa, hi. I didn't know you were here too. That is Denise. Hey, I'm spinning. Why am I spinning? What's going on? Why am I spinning? Oh, I had on my screen over there, I had like a circle going on. Was I spinning for y'all? And by the way, when I said Melissa, that is Denise's Melissa. Yeah, I'm sorry that you guys got to take care of other people when you're not feeling well. That's gotta suck. I'd be like throwing the medicine out. I'm like, here, take your damn shit. No, I'm joking. No, I'm like that. Oh, how do you feel bad for other people when you don't feel good? It's like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Y'all are better people than me. There's a reason I could not be a nurse. I'd be fired my first day. Linda's the one with the turkey, remember? Yeah. Don't get me going. I'll start. Oh my God, y'all are funny. Y'all are too much. There we go, guys. We went a long about round way to make a cute little thinking of you card. Those of you that watch May, you know, you're in her chat, her moderator Tamitha. Oh, let's say some prayers for her. Her husband recently passed away. So let's say some prayers for her. That's who I was kind of thinking of when I went with this thinking of you. Because it's kind of been like on my brain there. So. Yeah, isn't it cool looking? So that's how you can make 4 easy, quick backgrounds, guys. See? I just need 3 more sentiments. And I can do the thinking of you again and have 4 quick thinking of you cards, you know? Or I'm going to throw a happy birthday on one, or... And they were all handmade, thought about, you know, so. All right, guys. I should probably try to get some sleep. I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it's got to be rough. It is rough. It is. You know, it's very hard to lose people and constants in your life, and then, you know, they're next day they're just not there. It sucks. Get some rest. Melissa made you get up. Drag her by the ponytail there, Melissa. Get Denise. Your eyes are getting heavy. All right. Well, I'm going to sing you out. You guys know I got to do that. You know I got to torture y'all, right? Sha-na-na-na. I got to find a different song that sings goodbye that I can't get copyright struck or anything for. Thanks for crafting with me tonight. Hey, 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 goodbye. I hate to go now, but it's so late. Hey, 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 goodbye. Bye, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Goodbye.